I will try again. I need an editor, a cameraman, a producer, a manager, a PA. I need a lot of things. I don't know if this is going to work. I've just done one. It was so dark. I don't understand why it's so dark. It's not actually dark in here, but the film was showing up dark. I'll try again. I was basically trying to devastate a few people with my news. The news that I have is that I have been reconciled, if you like, with my friend, who is now more than a friend, but still a friend, if that makes sense, because we can't do anything other than be friends, because our lives are just ridiculous. I live in a caravan and he lives in a tent in different places, and it's really hard to be together. But you never know what's going to happen in life. Now, what I was going to say is, aside from the fact that I can hardly breathe in here, because this morning I took my babies for a walk and they both rolled in sheep poo and they both stink, and I gave them both a shower, and then I had to have a shower because I stunk of poo as well after I showered them, and they still stink, and we're sat in this tiny little box with the smell of poo, and I've got 2 lots of incense burning. Hello again. I've put all the lights on, and I don't know how dark it is, but I did this earlier on and it didn't work. It was too dark. I've got a Nikon Coolpix camera. It's a camera and video recorder, but it doesn't seem to be very good at recording video in the dark. I've noticed that, but you can take pictures okay, because it's got a flash. So if anybody knows anything about Nikons, I don't know how to get it any lighter. I've got all the lights on. So it's the 8th of January 2017. Brand new year, brand new start, and I've got some news. First of all, I have been reconciled with my ex. We've been best friends for a couple of years and hung around together. He's been my bestest friend, but we went through such a bad time together, being homeless and living in car parks and things like that, and it just wore us out, and we ended up going, we didn't go our separate ways. It's funny, physically we didn't, we stayed together, but emotionally we went our separate ways. But we got reconciled in the new year. He went away and we missed each other a lot, and basically that's it. So that's one bit of news. You never know what's going to happen in life. It might not work, it might. It doesn't matter. Life's about trying things and living for today and being happy. So I'm struggling to cope with the smell in here right now. I took my babies this morning for a walk, and we went up on the hills, and they came back smelling of sheep poo. I gave them both a shower. Then I had to have a shower because we all stunk of sheep poo by the time I'd done them. They're now looking really sorry for themselves because they know the stink, and the shower hasn't taken all the smell. So I've already gone through about 20 incense sticks. I've got them on the go all the time because it just stinks. So that's that. A lot of things are happening at the moment, but it doesn't feel like there is anything happening, if that makes sense. I've just got my keyboard back, so I'm going to go and try and write a piece of music. I'm not a musician, but I'm going to try and learn. And I've been doing my knitting. I've bought some paints and some paper. I'm going to have a go at painting, and I'm going to try and do some more writing. So I'm going to try and get something done. If I am staying here for the season, that will start in March.
so I'll be working part-time before then and then full-time from then. But I don't know what's happening. Everything's up in the air at the moment. I don't know what's going to happen. But it's life. At the moment it's very quiet. I'm on the site on my own with 2 dogs. But if we stay a season, it's going to be tough because the dogs won't like it. They won't be allowed out without the leads on. They won't be allowed to go anywhere without me. And they're going to be bored in the caravan and they're going to suffer in the caravan. So if I stay a season, I have to work something out. They're not going to cope in summer in a caravan because it's going to be like a heat wave. It'll be too hot. So something needs to be done about this, and I need to get my shower working and find out how to work the water because I don't know. At the moment I'm still living like I'm wild. I've got the electric hookup, but I'm still cooking on my stove, on the gypsy stove, and I don't use my cooker. I have got a crock pot, but I'm generally in raw food at the moment, and I don't know how to work my water. I've got an immersion heater. I don't even know what you do with it. I don't know how you put water into the caravan because I've never done this before. So I've got a lot of things to learn. It's all very, very raw, and I do live wild. I'm untamed. Do you know what? I don't even know how to heat water up in a caravan unless it's on a stove now. So I live like 1800s, and I'm still chopping wood and bringing wood. And I've discovered something else. I'm looking around. Oh, it's here. This is called Instant Fire Log. And what I do is I just slice it up. It reminds me of sawing. I slice it up and then put slicers in there, and it actually burns for quite a while, and it's good stuff. It's so hot in here. I mean, I'm wearing a thin top, and it's January, and it's cold, and I'm warm. So that I recommend everybody gets a gypsy stove put in their caravan. This is only a small caravan. I think it's 16 foot long. It's not long. And yet that heater is fantastic. It keeps the air dry, so there's no damp. And I think that makes all the difference here in this caravan. But here's a couple of things I'm going to do this year. One, I am going to charter a flight over Oban from Oban Airport. 2, I am going on the Jacobite steam train, which is the Harry Potter train, and that goes from Fort William to Mallaig, and I'm going to do that on a return, and I'm going to go first class so I get the full experience. And then I'm going to do the Scotland 500. That's going to be done this year, and that's going to be done even more raw than this because I'm going to do the Scotland 500 in a car, no caravan, just to make it easier. But that means sleeping rough, really rough, but I'm used to it. I'm just getting used to all that, so I'm going to be doing that. So this is going to be an exciting year. Where will I be? I don't know. It will be Scotland. Where? Could be anywhere from here to the Outer Hebrides or Shetland, or it could be anywhere. So that's the exciting thing about Scotland. You just never know where you're going to be when you're on an adventure. So I'm going to go. My babies are looking so sad. You're looking at me. They're giving me that look of... They feel sorry for themselves because they stink. Mommy feels sorry for herself because you stink. Yes. And Mommy can't stroke you today. I can't stroke him because I'll have poo on my hand and it smells. And there's no stroking today. I'm cruel. Right, I'm going to go. Bye-bye.